In the shadowed monasteries of ancient Tibet, where monks chanted beneath Himalayan peaks, semen retention was the silent forge of a magnetic gaze that locked eyes instantly with passersby, especially women. Known as jijing, this conserved essence was believed to rise through the body, igniting a radiant energy that sharpened the eyes into piercing beacons. Ancient texts like the Tibetan Book of the Living and Dying hint at this. Retained vitality fueled a presence so potent that a monk's glance could halt a conversation, drawing women into an unspoken trance. This wasn't mere folklore, modern science aligns with studies from Zhejiang universities showing testosterone spikes of up to 45% after 7 days of abstinence, enhancing facial symmetry and eye contact intensity. Picture a monk at dawn, his gaze steady as stone, locking eyes with a village woman who pauses, captivated, her instinctual response triggered by his retained vigor. This spark, rooted in retention, creates an immediate, almost hypnotic connection, explaining why eyes lock so effortlessly when the essence is preserved. The biological mechanism behind this eye-locking phenomenon lies in the hormonal cascade triggered by semen retention. Ejaculation releases prolactin, dulling alertness and dimming the eye's vitality. Retention, however, sustains dopamine and testosterone, sharpening focus and deepening gaze. A 2018 Journal of Sexual Medicine study notes that abstinence boosts androstenone, a pheromone that heightens visual appeal, making your eyes stand out in a crowd. This chemical edge transforms your look into a magnet, causing women's pupils to dilate subconsciously, a primal signal of attraction. Reddit threads on semen retention buzz with it. Users report strangers holding eye contact longer, baristas smiling wider after 14-day streaks. In ancient Greece, Spartan warriors retained before battles. Their intense stares intimidating foes and alluring maidens. Hesiod's Theogony subtly nods to this power. Today, it's the same. Retention sparks a gaze that locks eyes instantly, drawing others into your orbit with an almost magnetic pull. Psychologically, semen retention cultivates a confidence that radiates through the eyes, sparking instant connections that women can't ignore. Chronic release fosters neediness, clouding the gaze with desperation. Retention, per atomic habits, principles, builds self-mastery, turning your look into a mirror of inner strength. This shift flips social dynamics. Sure, steady eye contact signals high value, prompting her to meet it, drawn by the unspoken promise of stability. A personality and social psychology bulletin study confirms confident eye contact triggers reciprocal engagement, especially in men perceived as dominant. Ancient Indian yogis, retaining bindu for ojas, were said to lock eyes with devotees, their gaze a spiritual anchor. Modern NoFap forums echo this, with users noting eyes that pull after 21 days. This psychological spark makes your gaze a beacon, locking eyes with women who chase the depth they sense, unable to look away. Physically, retention transforms the eyes into windows of vitality, sparking instant locks with an allure that's hard to resist. Testosterone retention clears skin, reducing puffiness around the eyes, while zinc preservation brightens whites, making your gaze pop. A Men's Health article highlights 30% stamina gains from abstinence. But the real change is the eyes deeper, more focused, exuding life. Women notice dilated pupils and lingering looks follow, a biological chase triggered by your enhanced appearance. In ancient Rome, gladiators retained for arena glory. Their piercing stares, captivating patrician women. Pliny's Natural History alludes to this vigor. Today, gym-goers on streaks report similar post-workout stares from strangers, eyes locking as if drawn by an invisible force. Retention's physical upgrade turns your gaze into a spark that ignites instant connections, pulling her in effortlessly. Energetically, semen retention channels DJing into the eyes, creating a luminous spark that locks gazes with a force women can't resist. Taoist practices describe retained essence rising to the third eye, enhancing intuitive magnetism that radiates through your look. HeartMath research shows coherent energy fields in abstinent individuals, fostering a gaze that feels alive, drawing others in. Women report electric eye contact with such men, an instinctual pull toward the vitality they sense. In tantric traditions, retained bindu fueled a gaze that drew Shakti's devotion, a chase rooted in energy. Alignment. Modern meditation apps, like Muse, track alpha brainwaves, amplifying this effect. Users note longer eye locks after sessions. This energetic spark makes your eyes a portal, locking gazes instantly as her subconscious chases the radiant force you've cultivated. Socially, retention's eye-locking power reverses pursuit, making women initiate contact through their gaze. Pre-retention, you seek attention. Post, your aura commands it. Eyes meet yours across rooms. Conversations flow. Reddit's or Semen retention details it. Women stare, smile, approach after 30 days. It's unreal. This stems from elevated charisma. Retention boosts oxytocin, deepening eye contact that feels intimate. In ancient Sparta, retained hoplites, gazes drew women's admiration, a chase born of security. Today, networking events mirror this sure, steady look pulls colleagues, her eyes locking as she steps closer. Retention's social spark turns your gaze into a magnet, sparking instant connections that she can't resist pursuing. Romantically, retention's e-locking magnetism transforms flirtation into a feminine chase, where her gaze seeks yours first. Retained energy signals abundance. Flipping dynamic states begin with her holding eye contact, texts hinting at more. A sexual medicine review links abstinence to heightened arousal, but the gaze is the key. Your eyes become addictive, her pupils dilating in response. Testimonials flood Quora. Exes lock eyes. New crushes linger. It's hypnotic. In Egyptian lore, retained priests, gazes, drew temple women, a tantric pull. Modern dating apps reflect IT profiles with retentions, confidence, draw longer looks, matches escalating as her eyes chase your spark. Mentally, retention sharpens focus, making your eyes a laser that locks gazes with irresistible clarity. Dopamine surges without crashes enhance wit. Your gaze piercing conversations women lean in, drawn by the depths. Journal of Positive Psychology ties abstinence to self-esteem, amplifying eye contacts. Ancient Greek philosophers retained for dialectic power, their guises hypnotizing disciples. Today, it's the same. Retention's mental edge creates a stare she can't ignore, sparking instant locks as her curiosity chases the intellect behind it. Emotionally, retention stabilizes the gaze, sparking connections that women pursue for comfort. Retained edging balances moods, reducing anxiety for a calm look that soothes her. Oxytocin rises, deepening eye contact that feels safe. Women seek this stability, their gazes locking as they chase the emotional anchor you've become. In Vedic Tantra, retained yogi's eyes drew Shakti's surrender. Modern therapy notes, retention aids, regulation, making your gaze a haven her eyes pursue, unable to resist the emotional spark. Spiritually, retention elevates the gaze into a divine spark, locking eyes with a force women can't resist. Gang transmuted to Shen creates a luminous look, drawing her higher self. Ancient shamans retained 4 spirit flights, their gazes hypnotizing tribeswomen. Begin Bhairav Tantra ties retention to enlightenment, the eye-lock pulling devotion. Today, meditators report spiritual magnetism. Her gaze chases the enlightened spark, resistance yielding to the sacred pull. Was this the fire you needed? Let me know by hitting like. More importantly, if you want this growth to be consistent, subscribe and join the team. I love connecting with every one of you, so please, tell me where in the world you're watching from in the comments. 4 questions too deep for comments and direct access to our community. The Telegram channel is open, the link is in the description. Your one mission: share this powerful message with one person who needs to hear it. Have an absolutely powerful day.